entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book. And
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it. Hello.
Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? It's cold out this morning.
I'm over it.
Feels like 21, they said on the Boston News down here.
It's awful.
Yeah. Well, no more shorts and T-shirts and Crocs, guys. We got to sort of admit that we live in New England now.
I don't know. I think hardy New Englanders will continue to wear their shorts and flip-flops for as long as they possibly can, because that's what we do.
Right.
We drink iced coffee in the face of 0-degree temperatures.
That I do.
See?
Yeah. And I wear shorts in the house. I wear shorts. Only because the heat is I don't. We've never been able to master how the heat works in our new home.
That's frustrating.
It is. I think it's because we have a gas fireplace, and then we have one of those fancy schmancy, what do you call them, thermostats.
Yep.
And
The smart thermostat. That's smarter than me, apparently.
yes, the smart thermostat. And I think the smart thermostat recognizes when the fireplace is on and it gets too warm over in that part of the room, and it turns everything else down over here, and you can go from different zones, temperature zones.
We used to wear that badge of honor, like, has anybody turned on their heat yet? For a long, long time. This year, I was like, absolutely not. Just whatever it is, turn it on.
Right.
It's cold outside. I'm over it.
Right.
We had friends of ours last night at trivia, and they were like, we're going to Florida. We're not seeing you for 2 weeks. We can't do it anymore.
Right.
We've had enough.
Right. It's nice in Florida, and I'm happy to say that the Clearwater area that we love is really seeming to be getting itself back together again, and a lot of the places are reopening.
Well, the snowbirds are not caring. They're like, we can't take this.
Oh no, we can't take this.
We're going early. We'll be back for Christmas, and then we're gone for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see the comments on social. I'm coming in a week, and I have reservations for a month, and I haven't heard from the place where I'm supposed to go. Does anyone know what's going on? And then someone will write, yeah, it's been destroyed. That's why you haven't heard from them.
Sorry. Hope you get your refund.
Hope you get your money back. And apparently, it doesn't work that way. Apparently, you don't get your money back.
There's no sister properties.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sister properties. Yeah.
What's up, Dave? Thanks for joining us on the show. It's Hank and Stephanie. I missed you last Tuesday.
Yes. Where was I?
You weren't feeling good.
I wasn't feeling good. No. And now Mari doesn't feel particularly great. We're passing that cold around that people have.
Oh, I know. Cliff has it right now. It's awful. I'm like, you will stay away from me.
Oh yeah, and because of this, I'm suffering again from recurring puberty. Right.
It's perfect.
It's right. Doing my show yesterday, and I went, and I said, "Okay, folks, I got to tell you what's going on here."
I want a Charlie in the box.
Right.
It's perfect for Christmas. This is what we've got.
Right.
So here we are, first week of December. I can't even believe that the year is like almost over. I feel like we're rushing around to get all of these things accomplished. I was at town meeting last night.
Yes. And
I was a little nervous.
Because?
Well, I was just inviting our townspeople to take part in our season of illumination parade, which is coming up on the 14th. And given the climate right now, looks like it's going to be flipping cold. So bundle up. It's going to be a long day outside.
We won't be there, however.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yes. My brother, as a Christmas gift, my brother takes us to see the pops.
Oh, that's nice, though.
Christmas pops. Yeah. He gets these really cool seeds and he buys dinner. And
I mean, it's not going to be as good as the parade. But...
Well, no, but we'll be warm.
You will definitely be warm. What's up, Stephanie? Thanks for joining us. So I get to chat with all of our townspeople. Carol Sherman and John Cotton, and our town manager Rodney was there, and Michaela and David Whedon, and it was nice. I was a little bit nervous, like I said.
And they all came and kissed the ring.
No, they were nice.
Oh,
They
okay.
accepted me.
I accepted you.
Well, it was nice to be there a little bit early, so I saw some young people actually signing up for town committees.
Yay.
And it made me so happy to see
That's
young
good.
faces in the audience saying, yes, I will stand up. I will take this job,
Good.
this free job, and I will help the
Right.
town
That's great.
in these spaces. So that was really nice to see
Mhm.
people stepping up,
Wonderful.
especially when we've been asking for it.
That's right.
What's up, Dottie? Thanks for joining us on the show today. So yeah, it's a bit chilly outside. Plan accordingly.
Yep.
I've been
And-
hardening off.
And Mariana left the house wearing a sweatshirt.
That's
It-
kids.
It's 21. It's okay. Don't you need a heavy coat? No. Well, it's funny. She has that problem that you hear all the time. My classes are on this side of the building, and my locker's on the other side of the building.
Yeah.
So it's pointless to even bring a coat because I can't put it in my locker because I can't use my locker. So she has a backpack that, weighs as much as I don't know, a 5-year-old.
Yep.
Well, why don't you put stuff? Can't, no, because there's not enough time. How do they do that? How do they manage to do
No,
that?
and it's mostly the kids just not doing the system. My kids are the same way. We're not going to do that because
Right.
that's weird.
Right.
And we had iPads. Like they shouldn't even have book bags that heavy.
Oh no, she's got a. You're right. She's got a MacBook that weighs, as much as the Lemonadio baby
Right.
or something. and it's like, why? She's
They're
got
embarrassed.
she has an iPad. I said, can't you just use your can't you just download whatever it is onto the? No, it's against the rules.
Yeah, you got to use their device.
So
We did our own device thing for a while, and
Yeah.
then
Well, you have to use their device so they can control what you're
correct.
doing and see what you're doing after hours, and then call your parents and say,
Trust me, we've already gone through
"Yes,
this.
did you know he's watching Porno for Pyros?"
We have been through this ringer.
Porno for Pyros is a band, by the way, folks.
It's a band. We actually play them here on Lemonade.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, and they're not bad.
Perry Farrell was the one who caused such a scene when I forget what concert it was where they came back together, and then immediately the first show of their concert of reunion tour
Yes,
got in a fight with the other band member and hit him. So
and that was the end of that. And speaking of bands, whatever, if you're a My Chemical Romance fan, the drummer
So sad.
from My Chemical Romance passed away at 42,
yeah,
I think.
really sad.
Yeah, and you don't want to assume, but you have to assume that it wasn't natural causes.
Yeah.
You hope that it is, I guess. But,
Emily, how are we doing on this chilly morning? It's cold. We don't like it.
Mhm.
I asked Hank to get the balls out of my mailbox, but he didn't get the balls out of my mailbox.
Yeah, I didn't get the message, so I
It's like, I'm not going out there. Steve, very much thank you. He made macarons for the closing of Dino's on Deck.
when did we start calling them macaroons instead of macaroons?
I don't know.
But we used to call them macaroons.
Well, there are two different kinds of cookies, the coconut ones and then the sandwich ones. One's macaroons, and then the other ones are macarons,
Oh, macarons are the little ones.
the cookie.
Macaroons are the big ones.
I'm learning all kinds of stuff. But we're a big fan of the Holiday Bake Off. We're not going to reveal what
Yes.
happened on it, but we just know that our friend Natasha Ashoff
Yes.
has been working her ass off, and she has been doing very, very well
Yes, she has.
during
So-
this
So
competition.
Steph and I would love to talk about it. So look, folks, you have homework.
You're right?
Watch the show, and then maybe we can talk about it on Thursday.
Yeah.
But we've been criticized on the Cape Cod Dining at Home and Anywhere Else page.
We're giving it away. People on Hulu can't see it until the
I know.
next day.
So try to watch it over the next couple of days. It was a good episode last night, by the way.
Good morning, John. Hey, Sheila. Thanks for joining us on the show today.
She got one of those, whatever the lady does when she really likes
Oh, she
something.
does. She does the maestro thing. I don't know what their catchphrases are. I haven't watched the show long enough, but it's been around for 11 seasons. So
that woman is just obnoxious.
I like Carla,
Oh, Carla's so funny. They were doing something last night.
and I like Duff.
They made I forget what they made. They made something, but
They make ridiculous things, like stuff we've never heard of. I feel like half the time they just make this
no,
up.
but there was alcohol in all of them, and Carla doesn't drink,
Oh,
so I'm sure she was playing it up. But as she kept tasting everything, she kept getting woozy.
yeah. That's not how that works, Carla, but cute.
Cute. Yeah, it made for good TV,
That's what it is.
because we know how that works.
Jesse's weird.
You sample one, and then they shut everything down and they fix your makeup, and then they bring the next one in.
I know. I can't wait for this to be over so I can talk to Natasha
Yes.
about how long things actually took
It's got to take
and
forever.
how filming really went for them.
Yes.
And do they do multiple episodes in like a 3-day period, or was this like over a few weeks time?
I've seen.
Would you get paid per episode? I've got a lot of questions.
Right. I've seen a behind the scenes thing of guys' grocery games.
Yeah.
And it takes forever
for them to actually shoot.
Good
shoot footage.
Because to do something and stop, and then we've got to reset, and everybody needs their makeup fixed, and then we move to the next thing, and then we stop. So like all the judging of all the the various dishes, it's do one and stop, do one and stop, do one and stop.
Well, here on the Lemonadio Morning Show, you don't have to worry about us stopping down and touching up for makeup. It is what it is.
Right.
You get all this the way it is, cracks and crumbles and all.
That's right.
So I'm looking forward to seeing how she did.
Yes.
She's got a tough competitor, and that Rolf seems to be unstoppable.
Yeah, although Rolf, never mind.
Save it for the show. We are off to Gillette tomorrow. The days are ticking down. The minutes are ticking down. The kids are excited.
That's going to be so cool. I'm going to wait till the last minute to get tickets because I'm not sure what our plans are, but yeah, it's going to be cold.
Shout out to our Mashpee football team. They've worked really hard to be here, and it all culminates in tomorrow. And I feel really bad for my little guy, my little big guy, because the following day he has to go and take his learner's permit test. It's like, Mom, why? I said, you have to take the one when it's available, because they only give you 2 opportunities before they put you to the back of the line.
Right, and then it takes forever.
Gone are the days of just walking into the DMV, everyone. Now you must be scheduled an appointment to having and make sure you've got all your ducks in a row. Right. Otherwise, you're off the list.
Right. Now, if you saw the score of the Sandwich Mashpee game, Mashpee folks, please don't be alarmed.
Yeah.
As it was explained to me by Cliff, they didn't play the starters because they didn't want the starters to get hurt.
It was so cold and wet.
So the JV and the players that played wicked part-time played in the Thanksgiving game. The full-time players, whatever, they didn't play.
Well, we don't have to make excuses for them. Sandwich had a really good team this year. They had a lot of great seniors. They went out there and they played their hardest because you want to beat the team that's going to the Super Bowl, right?
Right.
Just so you can brag about it,
I guess.
And we used to have, don't you remember Thanksgiving games? How big they were in our hometown?
Oh, God, Attleboro, North Attleboro?
Crazy.
By the way, North Attleboro beat Attleboro again.
Yeah, and then it was Fian and Coyle, I think, Coyle Cassidy or whatever.
Was it Stang or Coyle Cassidy?
It wasn't Stang Bangers. It was Coyle Cassidy.
Stang Bangers. Okay.
That's what us Fianites called it. What's
Stang
up, Jameson?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know about those Catholic schools.
Right.
Stang Bangers, you never.
Speaking of which, I saw that the sale of the Bible has gone up 20% this year.
Really? Are we praying more?
I don't know.
Wow.
Let's read this. Are we at end of days? Let's just vote up on what's going to happen here.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know why sales of the Bible have gone up 20% this year.
That's bizarre. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But that's bizarre.
It's just weird. Shouldn't everybody have one?
Right.
There were like 3 versions in my hotel drawer.
Really?
When I was in Nashville. I was like, how can you tell when you're down south?
Right.
3 versions of the Bible in your bedside.
The really
table.
old one, the kind of new one, and then the liberal one.
I was like, wait, what? It was extra. What's up, Sherry, Kelly, Sandy, Mari, and Jackie? Good morning to you. It is a cold Tuesday out there, so just plan ahead. We got a lot of fun events, though. If you're looking for something to do, it gets dark, it gets dismal. Mm-hmm. People kind of hunker down, but I think people get exhausted of that.
Yes.
Also, public service announcement. If you still have leftovers, throw them away. Today is the day.
Yeah, clean out the fridge. Today
is the day where it all must go.
You're not going to eat it again.
We still have a stack of a bunch of things. And I was like, all of that can go.
Right.
We'll wait for trash day, which is tomorrow. And that's out of here.
Yep.
Get it gone. You don't need it.
Nope. The pies are gone anyway.
Yeah, right. Our question of the day today is, what do you eat for breakfast? That's not necessarily a breakfast food.
Mm-hmm. Oh, apple pie.
Yeah, for me, it's been pie all week long. I was like, another piece of pumpkin pie. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. It's not good.
Yeah. Mari will eat whatever we had for dinner.
I will too, and I'll eat it cold.
Yeah.
I get mad at Cliff. I was like, why are you heating that up? You're ruining it. Just have it cold. He thinks I'm crazy.
You know, breakfast for dinner. Well, this is dinner for breakfast.
Yep. Oh, sushi. That is something I don't eat the next day.
No.
Jumped in late.
You got to eat sushi and then get rid of it.
No, she says Jared thinks I'm weird. She likes it.
Leftover sushi?
Sushi in the morning, cold pizza.
Sushi in the evening, sushi at supper. Oh, never mind.
Yep, exactly. Oh, thoughts and prayers going out to Sharon, Eagles player.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah.
Are you?
No.
Help us.
Yep. Give us a little bit more information, Jackie. So what else is on the docket of conversation? What's up, Victoria? Victoria, I'm looking forward to planning our feud night over for a fundraiser.
Oh, where's that going to be?
It's going to be, I believe, at the Quashnet School in the gymnasium.
Very cool.
And teams are signing up right now. So if you are interested in playing or maybe want to assist one of the teams or just jump in as an extra, it is however you construct your team. It could be 2, it could be 4, it could be 6. We just need to have even amounts of all of them.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that in your very capable hands, Victoria. We thank you.
Yes.
Here we are, Giving Tuesday.
Yeah. This is a big, when I worked for like the United Way and a couple of other places, this is a big day.
I know. And I didn't want to drop the newsletter. I kind of wanted to drop it yesterday or the day, like Friday, but we just didn't get around to getting it out there. And shout out to Emily who put it together. We thank you for doing that. Because I didn't want to be bothering people. Because you're going to today get 400 emails from people saying, why don't you give to us? Why don't you give to us? Why don't you give to us? So I would be remiss without my moment of saying, why don't you give to us? Lemonade.org is our fundraiser, amplifying community voices and choices. We're working on so many wonderful programmings to just branch our food security, our community connections, our small businesses. It really is a nice tie-in to all of those. And what it boils down to is bolstering our community and having places for people to just gather. Use your voices. And we're doing a really good job. We've got 2 great programs that we're running right now. And Alicia is working really hard behind the scenes on putting together some of our grant funding and programming with our volunteers. Our volunteers, we are vitally needing you, and they are vital to our survival. Thank you very much to Junior. We've got a pack of wonderful teenagers that help us out, but we really need to get that squared away more in an organizational fashion. Hank, you're wonderful. Mari, like we just have so many great people. And we want to be able to give you some skills and give you some other things that go along with it, not just show up and help us when we need it. We would like to give back to you these other things and opportunities. So please, when you've got a moment, give to our nonprofit. We appreciate you. Emily sent out the newsletter. So open it. Take a look at it. At least hear our plea. I know there are so many great, wonderful places to give your money on the Cape. And I know we're ending the year of like, where could we give some money that might help?
That's right.
Maybe us.
That would be nice.
Right. January 9th at the Quashnet School. Thank you very much, Victoria, for organizing this. Build a Lemonade stand by the side of the road. We're working on it, Jameson. Football player that collapses a brain injury. Awful.
Oh, my.
I know.
Oh, my.
Yuck.
There was a player at a college player, Alabama A&M maybe, who suffered a head injury earlier this season, and he passed away.
This is like every parent's fear when you have football players out there. And I know, Mashpee, you're going to do well, going to be safe. You're playing for a higher power. Stoli filed for bankruptcy.
They did.
I didn't even realize that there was a Stoli American.
Oh.
Versus the Russians.
Oh.
It's different.
It is?
Apparently.
Stoli American filed for bankruptcy?
How?
How?
The Bible sales are up and vodka sales are down. What's happening here in the United States?
Wow.
What's happening?
Wow, I'm surprised.
What's up, Thomas? Need a donation for your event? Yes, Sherry, I will always take a donation. Kayla, Meredith, thank you for joining us on the show this morning. I also saw that there is gingerbread flavored Pepsi.
No.
In all of the world's food combination, why on earth would you decide that that is a good one?
No, can't. No. Oh gosh.
I like seasonal flavors like cranberry.
Right. How about cranberry Diet Coke?
That's about it. Like that's the only one that I can kind of take.
Right.
All the other flu drinks that my kids like to make concoctions and their bobas and all that other stuff. I do not need tapioca in my beverages.
No.
I'm so plain.
No, I don't think that's. You have respect for your digestive system.
You're right. Is that what it is?
I think it is.
Gingerbread Pepsi?
No. Oh, whatever.
So not only is it Giving Tuesday, but it is also called Travel Tuesday.
Because
I don't know. This is where people start getting cold and getting sick of it and start planning some travel for 2025.
I see. And if they were going to travel for 2025, they should consider.
We've got a Lemonadio cruise going out. It's a Western Caribbean cruise. It's on Virgin. It's an adult cruise.
How's that for a segue, huh?
I loved it, Hank. Thank you very much.
I'm a highly paid professional.
I got the call, though, from my travel friend.
Yes.
That said, would you help me with some social media? Would you come on this cruise with me? I will pay for it.
This cruise or another cruise?
No, another one.
Well, it sucks to be you, doesn't it?
Well, my husband like looks over and he's like, I was like, can I? Because it was like on like out loud.
Right.
And he was just like, I don't care. And then I was like, I'm going, book me. And then I hang up and he's like, why would you do that? I was like, you said I don't care. I had it on speakerphone and you said I don't care. He does not like when I'm gone.
That's because he misses you.
I don't think so. He doesn't like that I'm having fun and he's not.
Oh.
He's a very much fair police. This is where my son gets this little like sheriff fair police. You can only have what I can have. And if you have that, then I have to have that.
Oh, okay.
And if you spend this amount of money, I spend this amount of money. If you go there, I get to go there.
Mhm.
That's not fair that you get it for free.
Oh, God. All right. God, if I tried that, I couldn't keep up with Mari. I mean, she leaves me in the dust, so I wouldn't even try.
He doesn't. It's not because he misses me. It's because it's not fair. And he wants to do, and he keeps threatening, I'm going to start going on vacation. I'm like, please do.
And you will miss him, correct?
I will absolutely miss him from afar.
Have fun.
He doesn't like, he's such a homebody. He does not like it. He's very particular about the way he travels, and then he worries about everything. So if he doesn't have everything, including the cat, the dog, the kids, and all the things around him, all with him,
he's not comfortable.
He's not comfortable.
Yeah.
So he doesn't like when his people are not herded together, which is why he's having such a difficult time with my daughter at college.
But no. He's a dad.
Yeah.
And he just misses his daughter. I mean, that's.
I think he was finally ready to be rid of her yesterday. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, really? She was
ransacking the house and then was asking for money for a lip piercing. I'm like, you don't have money for coffee. You're not getting a lip piercing. Priorities are a little.
Did he do the dad thing and say yes, or did he resist and say no?
No, he said no. He said,
Okay.
you're going to take this money and you're going to save it, and we're not getting that for you. Goodbye. Get on the bus.
All right. Forget about us.
But if she comes home with a lip piercing, I know it's because of him.
So he gave it to her and winked, right?
Probably.
I mean, see, we do that though.
Probably.
It's yeah, I know. And then we get into trouble. In my case, with the mother and the grandmother. And yeah, it's we can't help ourselves.
I blame you. You're weak.
It's a disease.
It's a sickness.
It's a disease for which there is no cure.
Too funny. I saw a study that said increase your activity and you will live 5.3 years longer.
Okay, I'm all in.
I don't know if I can be more active than I am.
Well, that's true. You certainly
time.
do a lot of bouncing around.
I do. I could hit the gym. I could hit some more weights. I haven't been doing that at all. Don't be mad at me. I've just been busy. Also, I'm going through this thing right now. So I don't need to add an extra weight thing to my life. But I have goals. And one of them is to get to my office now that I am the executive director of Mashpee Chamber of Commerce, which is at the top of Cape Space, is to walk up those stairs and not wheeze.
There you go.
There's something about those steps. They're like 4 extra steps and they're like a little bit taller. And I'm not the only one. Even my very in shape friends are like, what's up with those steps? Because they're like straight, they're stacked weird. So next time, if you ever come to visit me over at Cape Space, I'll be there this afternoon. And you start trudging up those steps, just keep that in your mind. This is my goal, to not
Okay.
wheeze
Okay.
and breathe hard and feel like I need to like hunch over and take a few extra breaths when I get to the top of
All
those
right.
stairs.
I'll have to go try that.
Seriously.
Yeah, I will.
You'll laugh because they'll take the wind out you.
Okay, I'll try it.
They will. We've got a great Shop Local program that is going on right now within the Mashpee Commons. And you can start your journey by heading over to our friends at Ashley Irene Boutique. She'll explain it all to you, give you your sheet, and start collecting your stickers. We've got our first of giveaways starting next week, I believe. Also, our 12 days auction. We've got dumpster rentals. We've got gift cards to various eateries throughout the town of Mashpee and some other fun stuff. So you could possibly get a deal
Very cool.
or find an experience that you might not normally have had. So get on over to our Mashpee Chamber website and check out our auction that is happening right now.
Very cool.
I know, limousine service. I think there was a cleaning service.
Michael, limousine service from Michael?
No, our friends over at Con.
Oh, okay.
And what else do we have? The dumpster rental is going to go quickly. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's
Right?
a really good one.
That is something that everybody could always use.
right.
Like we just had one and I need another one already.
Oh, that happens once you start. And
But
then-
we are purging. We're getting there.
Mhm.
I'm losing little bits here and there.
Good.
I've committed to the new cleaning lady who I loved. Somebody gifted me the gift of a clean home for Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
That was really lovely.
It looked lovely. The pictures, the place looked lovely.
Right? It's not that way anymore, but you know,
I was like, is it Stephanie's house? Where the hell did they go
What?
for Thanksgiving? She said she was staying home. This doesn't look like Stephanie's house.
oh, I could see her home. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go in the spare bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Do not go in the spare
Yeah,
bedroom.
but that's okay though. You can close the door. It's a spare bedroom. No one was staying there, right?
No, we have
Okay.
we have no one at the inn right now. It's
Okay,
kind of
that's good.
quiet.
That's good.
Also, I do have a brand new king size mattress. If anybody wants it,
Mhm.
come and get it. It was used for like 3 months and my husband absolutely hated it. They sent us a new one. Come and get the old one.
Mhm.
There's nothing old about it. I just have a hard time throwing away something that's nice
Oh, yeah.
and new.
No. Yeah. Somebody can use that. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Just like they made us get rid of our grills at the Villages, and if you couldn't get rid of it yourself, and we gave it to Megan Logan, and Logan's having a ball with it.
Oh,
'cause-
good.
Well, see,
You just got a nice grill, right?
yes, we did.
Yeah,
When
okay.
when we moved there. But see, folks, Logan's a chef, so he's in the kitchen all day long, and then when he comes home, he doesn't want to stand in the kitchen again. But we gave him the grill,
Yep.
and I guess he's outside anytime he's home, and he's cooking stuff on the grill. He's having something.
Logan, I'm your neighbor. I'll take that.
Yep.
Come on down.
He makes some great steak tips, I'm told.
Ah.
Where was I headed with this? Oh, the grills at the Villages.
Yep.
If you couldn't dispose of it yourself, they came and they picked it up and they gave it to some company. And I just thought, how many families could use a grill?
Right.
And those are some really nice grills that the folks at the Villages have.
Right.
And they just kind of put it out on the side, and someone came along and threw them in the back of the
Oh,
truck.
that's kind of a bummer.
and off they
I
went.
know you should have gone on like the little free. There's a Facebook page for everything.
Right.
Absolutely everything. Good morning, Denise. Thank you so much for all of your just helpful words and guidance in my new role here. Like I said, I went to town meeting yesterday. I was a little nervous. I'm now it's being run on Mashpee TV. I can only imagine. I can't look at myself. It's like after I've heard a commercial, I hear myself. I had to make radio commercials for the radio station I used to work for. That
Oh,
was
really?
weird.
That must have been fun, though.
Well, I made them and I sent them off. I was like, put this in rotation. Goodbye.
Right.
I did it myself.
And
I'm
then
the easiest client you've ever had.
And then everybody listening to it saying, goes, isn't that? I
Right?
thought she left.
I'm
Is
back.
she back?
It's like a
Wait,
bad
wait,
penny.
when is
Here
she
she
on?
is.
When is she on? How about that other guy? Him too? No.
What's up, Nicole and Trish? Thanks for joining us on the show. Denise, I strive for no chunks in my drinks. Thank you very much. No boba for me. Happy Giving Tuesday from the Mark Hennessy Foundation. Great place to give to local artists. They really support local music, as do we here at Lemonadio. It's a big part of what we do. Over the weekend, we had Beautiful Tuesday on Saturday that performed at the farmers market in the freezing temperatures, and they were absolutely incredible.
They were incredible.
They barely took a break.
Really, they were incredibly. They were clearly freezing,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but they were
They sounded so good.
excellent.
And I love their version of Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody in 3-part harmony. It's
Uh-huh.
so good.
Really,
Oh,
I don't know if I was there for that.
oh, they opened and ended with it. And it just made my heart so happy. Like
Oh.
the minute they started singing, people just kind of came.
Yeah,
What is happening here?
what is this? Who are
Right?
these people?
Yeah. We had Brendan Princey on Sunday.
Mhm.
And
He
this
is good
coming
as well.
Yeah, this coming weekend we've got Bryce Thomas. We've got our friends Matt Levesque.
Mhm.
So we always kind of move around our tunes.
When is Matt going to be there?
I believe he is going to be with us on Sunday. I'll have to double check.
I have to get with him.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll make a point to be there Sunday. Then.
We need another voice on Lemonadio, and I think he fits the bill.
Yeah, no, he does. He does, and he wants to do it. We just
Yeah.
haven't been able to. Good, we'll be in the same place at the same time.
Well, I think everybody's suffering from that end of year where you're like, I wanted to do all these things. I made all of these intentions and plans, and here we are weeks before the year ends,
Right.
and I haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big list guy, and I get up every morning, or sometimes before I go to bed at night, and I make a list, and I get up in the morning and I add to it, and it's like,
Are you crossing anything off this list?
oh yeah, I am,
Okay.
but like it never ends, which I suppose is a good thing, because if it ends, then what do I do? And then I don't know. But yeah, it just doesn't stop.
Yeah. Yes, it is at Knockabout, and we're there Saturday and Sunday. This weekend, next weekend, and then we're done. It is getting really cold.
Excuse me,
out
folks.
there.
I didn't mean to do that. It's just,
Hey, it's life.
I know it.
I think everybody's got that crud right now.
Yeah, it's like, ugh.
My husband, I had to send him to trivia last night because I had other things to do. And he's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it without just my nose dripping. I'm like, just stay away from the people and read. That's all you got to do.
Right.
It is what it is at this time of year. And I feel bad for the kids going to school right now. They don't want to be there.
I know. No, nobody wants to be
This
there.
is the time of year where it's really tough.
Mariana is telling us that all of a sudden the teachers are really laying it on.
Oh, yeah.
They came back from Thanksgiving break, and all of a sudden.
Well, that's it. They got like 3 weeks, not even. And then like, get it done. They know they have an attention span very small right now.
Right. She came home last night. How much do homework have? I got this. I've got this. I've got this. I've got this. It's like more homework she's had in probably since she started.
Well, that's because it's probably the last push before they close this semester.
Yeah.
And also we're getting into the season of parties, cookie parties, this party, that party. Like no one can focus.
No.
You're sugared up and you got too many activities, and we're at like concerts and everybody's got to produce something because you've been working for the last 3 months. What have you been doing?
Right.
I think it is a stressful time of year for most.
Oh, it is for a lot of
for
people.
many.
Yeah.
And also, you were talking about how people are complaining about food prices.
Yes.
And here we are, the most amount of flights ever purchased.
Yeah, there's a real disconnect out there amongst us. You know, it was not all that long ago. I can't afford eggs. I can't afford gas. I believe
The price of eggs is going up.
Of course it is.
It's bird flu.
Right. But I think the statistic is more people flew during this holiday than have flown since I don't know how and how does it, if you can't afford eggs, but you can afford to, it doesn't.
I feel like that's all of the numbers that I'm seeing are the uptick. More people watch Macy's than ever before. More people watch the Dancing with the Stars finale than ever before.
Oh my God.
Where are these people coming from?
Who won? Not that I care.
I don't even know who was on it, let alone who won.
Oh, okay.
It didn't even say who won in my stack of stuff. I don't want to ruin it for you.
I think Danny Amendola was the token football player.
Yeah.
And they usually win.
Trish says flights are cheaper than buying food. Maybe. What's up, Johnny?
But you can't fly Spirit anymore because they're going down the
Nobody
drain.
wanted to fly Spirit to
Anyway, no. When I was teaching, there would be, every once in a while a student would mention, how they were traveling or something. And, I flew Spirit. And all the other students in the class would turn around and go, you did what?
Hey, you know what? If it was a $60 flight, I flew WOW Airlines to Iceland.
You did?
Yeah. It was WOW. We made it. But we did. And it was an old Russian plane.
Oh, that must have made you feel real secure.
Well, I mean, if it was still there, it still had like the little ashtrays and they were written in Russian.
You're not serious,
No,
are
I'm
you?
dead serious. I'm 100% serious. These are what these old planes were. And they just sprayed them all purple to go along with the brand. They've since gone out of business. It was a discount airline.
Well, I
but
would assume so. If
yep, we sat on the tarmac leaving Logan for 3 hours while they went to go get a part. Didn't make us feel all warm and fuzzy. I'll tell you that
and they
right
didn't,
now.
and they didn't let you off,
No.
and you couldn't smoke and
They
use the
gave us
ashtrays either.
baguettes. They gave us baguettes and held us hostage on the runway. We did enjoy that.
Actually, you know,
flight.
there are new rules now, and I talked about this last week on lunch break, where if your flight is delayed or you were forced to sit beyond a certain period of time,
Yeah,
you are entitled to
there are always been those
a
rules.
refund.
Right. But they don't advertise that or tell you about it.
But now on the way out, Department of Transportation, Mayor Pete is, letting people know
Yeah,
that you
as you should.
you're allowed to say, "Hey, I want my money back. Let me off. Thank you very much."
Trish says under $100 on JetBlue right now for flights. So
Really?
if you're talking travel, today is your day. Travel Tuesday is where it's at. People are starting to plan their moving about for next year.
Yep.
I'd rather buy marijuana than eggs. Okay. You're not alone. You are not alone, friends. So I guess Elton John can't see anymore. Did you see that?
That's kind of a bizarro story.
It's a very rapid decline because if you read any of the tabloids as you're checking out of the grocery store, he's on his last days. He's on his
Well,
last moment.
Everybody's on their last days, the final days of it. Yeah, I know.
But now that's got to be a horrible way to end your days, is to not be able to see anymore.
Yeah, I guess it's in particular in one eye. He's also 77. I mean, not that means anything.
No, but he lived a hard life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he went hard. I feel like he used at least a decade to using.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Oh no. He did until he finally settled.
Well, he's got the kids now, and he's got the husband, and hopefully they just keep him active and go live your life. You don't need to be doing anything.
No,
You've done all of the things.
You don't need to retire and then show up at the Shannon Bars Inn to play somebody's birthday party.
Right. He'll go anywhere for millions of dollars because that's the kind of guy he is. Where's the money? I will go there.
He will follow the yellow brick road.
That's it. A little bit of crazy crime for speaking of yellow brick road and drugs. There was you've got a sandwich police one.
Yeah, I have a sandwich police one that is especially good.
I did see there was a crazy crime out of LAX, since we were talking about catching flights, where a guy showed up in a cow outfit, but apparently the cow outfit was soaked in methamphetamines. So he decided he was acting all kinds of weird and crazy, and it seeped through his skin. And they determined that the cow suit that he was wearing was 70 pounds of methamphetamine soaked.
Eek.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's a little bit of advice from the sandwich police. Reminder: speeding is bad. Doing it in a vehicle with expired insurance and registration makes it worse.
Well,
guess they caught somebody. There's just all kinds of, at least the police aren't responding to somebody stole my political sign.
No, we're over that. Good morning, Miss Gloria. She's like, oh, tuned in just in time. Her favorite thing is our crazy crime. Canadians busted across the U.S. border with 111 pounds of cocaine worth $40 million.
Wow.
How did it get in Canada? It's going the wrong way, right?
Going the wrong way. Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's a demand for it in Canada as well. Here's one. Oh, wait a minute. I lost it. I'm sorry. I interrupted. This is classic. Stop. A call was received for an erratic driver. The concerned party stayed behind the vehicle, which was traveling at a slow rate of speed, end quotes, all over the road. Officers were able to catch up with the vehicle in the parking lot of a package goods store. The driver was practicing their driving skills in the possession of a learner's permit.
Oh. Wasn't their fault. That is going to be me.
Yes.
That's usually when I turn the hazards on with the kids, and I'm like, just go around us. Go. Yep. There was one particular person that was being so obnoxious behind us. And I remember Lily's already a nervous driver.
Yes, Lily, who doesn't have her license.
She still doesn't have her license. She's 18. She was 19. She's never getting it. She'll probably be 30 by the time she gets her license. But I remember like there was this one particular moment where someone was just like tailgating us. And finally, I just hit all of the things and I'm like, go around us, refused to do it, continued to tailgate us.
Yeah. Wow.
Just rude.
Yep. Oh,
Clearly, she's a new driver. I've given you all of the signals.
Right. Either that or there's something
Go
wrong with my
away.
car and all these things are flashing.
Right. And
Either
you're
way-
not helping.
No. Did Lily tell you I ran into her at the grocery store
I
the day
heard
before Thanksgiving?
she's like, I just went to the bathroom and saw Hank. I was like, what?
Coming out of the ladies' room. Allow me to explain, boys and girls. I was at the grocery store
Talk to me, Hank.
the day before Thanksgiving. And first of all, I believe there should be a line that says, your regular customers, you would have been here anyway for us to go through. Because I was legit just getting stuff that we legit needed.
Oh, it was very busy in there.
I would have been there anyway. But when you get to be a certain age, you pass by a men's room and you figure, well, what the hell? I better just in case. So I went to the men's room and I'm standing there and the door's closed. So I jiggle the handle and there's no response. Meantime, there's a line for the ladies' room. And the women are cycling in and out and in and out. And I'm still standing there waiting to go in the men's room. I knock on the door. Wait a couple minutes. Jiggle the handle. Wait a couple minutes. Then water starts running.
You don't want to be in there anyway.
And I'm like, this guy's taking a shower.
That's not the bathroom you want to be in, Hank.
So I look and there's no one in the ladies' room. So I figure, well, heck, I'm just going to be in and out in a minute because I've been listening to water run now.
That's
so,
it.
I'm dead anyway. So I run into the ladies' room and boom, 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 boom. And I'm saying to myself, okay, if you step out, if there's a woman there, you have to apologize and explain. So I open the door and I look and there's a young woman standing there and it's Lily.
Yay.
And she says, this is random, isn't it? I went, Lily, let me explain.
Perfect. Yeah, right. You don't have to. I am a firm believer and you need to go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom. I don't care what it is or who is there. I'm going. If I have to go and I see it open, I don't care what the sign says.
But I learned something.
I'm going.
I learned something at Roach Bros. You go, you know where hang on for a second, folks. You know where the public restrooms are?
Yeah.
You go up those stairs.
Yeah.
There's employee restrooms up there.
Oh, sneaky.
Yeah. That's where I'm going.
Who cares?
I'm not taking any chances. You want to take a shower in the
Haven't
men's
we already
room?
decided that? That's, once again, not a bathroom you want to be in.
No.
You're good. You dodged a bullet on that one, my friend. Yes, you most certainly did. No. So there is a weird news story that I wanted to talk about because this probably a giant fear of mine and probably a reason why I've never visited Australia.
Okay.
Australian driver calls police from the freeway when surprise snake slides up her leg.
I beg your pardon. That's
Absolutely not. That's it. I would just have died. I would.
where did the snake come from?
No. It's Australia. They're everywhere. Big spiders and big snakes. That's a no for me. I will visit Australia in the wintertime there.
Right.
Which is, I'm giving up a Cape Cod summer for that.
Yeah. And I don't know how Australia is in the winter anyway.
I don't want it. What's up, Don?
Because it's kind of close to the South Pole, right? Australia.
Yeah,
so
right.
It must be kind of chilly.
Don, I've peed in more men's rooms than women's rooms. Right? You go where you can go and it doesn't matter. I think we've already crossed this.
You know, one way to solve a political problem that we have right now, just make every bathroom your choice. Unisex.
Listen, I was traumatized over the weekend. We had 500 people at the farmers market, Christmas market on Saturday. It was busy. Mm-hmm. And I got both of my boys come running over to me. Mom, there's a problem. You need to call the sanitation. What's going on? Somebody went number 2 and then number 1.
Oh, have a nice day, folks.
There's me putting on my gloves.
No, you didn't.
Put on my mask.
You didn't.
Of course I did. What am I going to go bother Dave? I'm friends with the sanitation guy.
But
I'm not going to call him out on a Saturday.
But that doesn't mean you have to do his work.
I did. I went in there. I dealt with the situation.
Oh, Steph.
Well, it was
Yeah.
clearly a little kid.
How could it be a little kid that's higher than this?
Clearly, my son made me laugh out loud because Cody goes, well, obviously somebody didn't want to drop their baby in the porta potty.
Oh, jeez.
So if you were a caregiver who did that, I had to clean it up. So thanks a lot. Just add that to my many hats. My son was terrified. He wouldn't even let me hug him for days.
The things you do.
Listen, I'm not too proud. We wear many hats around here. If a job needs to get done, I'm not too big to do it. I will do it. So just let you know, this is something I've never encountered in my entire life. Who does number one and the number two and the number one? You just don't do it.
You just don't do that. No. What's wrong with you?
Oh my God, it was so awful. Thank you very much to all of our sanitation people and people that deal with porta potties on the regular. I can imagine the things that you've seen in your life. And it is a micro dirty job situation. And I salute you for doing the dirty jobs because it was awful. Good morning, Miss Christie. If you're just joining us and still here, thank you for dealing with that. It was a tough day.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Lauren, good morning, beautiful people. One thing I miss about supermarkets during COVID is the one-way lanes.
Oh, I do too. Absolutely. But then there would always be the elderly couple who somehow didn't get it, and they would be going the wrong way. But yeah, but everyone was offended by it. And it really made sense. It made things go quicker.
Right. And people followed the lanes.
Right. Except for the occasional folks. But you just go up and down and up and down. And I don't know why people got offended by it. It was a cool idea.
I don't think people got offended by it. I think that nobody had time to sit there and police that anymore. I think people just got exhausted of it. It's better than the lady who just parks her shopping cart that blocks the aisle and there's no way getting by her.
Oh, I know.
Yes, that's exactly what happened, Lauren. And it was awful. It was bad.
Yep. And totally clueless that they're in the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
And they don't care.
If it was like if they turned around and went, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
She's looking for paprika. She's going to block that aisle.
Until she finds the paprika.
That's it.
And that's usually where it happens.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
That's me. I will pick up their shopping cart. Thank you. Excuse me. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ted Danson is going to be receiving the Carol Burnett Award at the Golden Globes. It is award season.
Yes.
Most of them are terrible. Mm-hmm. I do like Ted Danson's new show.
Really?
The Man of Mystery or whatever the heck it is.
Haven't seen it.
I rifled through the entire season. It's 8 episodes. They're short.
And what is it on?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hulu, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe Hulu. It goes quickly. They're fun. They're cute.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like they're gearing up for a second season.
Good.
And so it was just nice to watch something fun and funny and light.
Right. Usually the day after Christmas.
Netflix. Thank you, Rich.
Usually the day after Christmas, I think it's the day after Christmas, it's the Kennedy Center show. And Bonnie Raitt is being honored by the Kennedy Center this year.
Oh, very nice.
They've already taped it.
Oh, of course.
Bonnie Raitt and somebody else who's really cool too. I was like really surprised because usually it's an opera singer you've never heard of, a movie director. Maybe you've heard of one of their movies.
Yeah.
And then it's some popular artist. I mean, it's been Led Zeppelin. It's been all kinds of people. But
I'm usually very busy celebrating myself on the day after Christmas since it's my birthday.
Oh, yes.
And it is the worst birthday on earth. Nobody wants to do anything.
Lest we forget.
Nobody wants to go out. Nobody wants to eat cake. They're done. They're done with sweet. They're done with all of the things. People are partied out, pooped out, and I'm usually just me by myself celebrating myself.
Well, as long as you have fun.
Well, you're invited, we're doing a dinner.
Oh, cool. Oh, here we go. The Kennedy Center for 2024. Francis Ford Coppola, cool.
Okay.
The Grateful Dead, cool.
Okay.
Bonnie Raitt, cool.
Aren't they all dead?
Arturo Sandoval, jazz trumpeter, cool. And the Apollo Theater.
All right.
That's wicked cool. Hosted by Queen Latifah.
Oh, I absolutely adore her.
Yes.
Rich and I got to see her up and close and personal at one of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremonies. And she's just a superstar.
Yep. Yeah. No, she's really
I think
something.
she introduced Missy Elliott, right? RTB. Good morning. How are you today? Hope everybody is out there going to have a wonderful day. I know it's frigid. Plan ahead accordingly. I have a selfie with her. Perfect.
Very good.
A Man on the Inside, and it's on Netflix. I have a selfie with her from afar. I remember
Selfie
that
from
one.
afar. One of these.
Places. I saw you in the Cape and Plymouth watch list today. Who is in Cape Plymouth watch list?
Who's being watched? Are we being watched?
We might be being watched.
Ooh.
I'll have to take a look at it. Yes, she did induct Missy Misdemeanor Elliott.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Missy Elliott.
I'm obsessed with her.
Okay.
She's amazing. She brought down the house.
She did.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Like the energy of an Energizer bunny.
Uh-huh.
And we all had fun, like little glow stick light up things. It was fun to be in the audience during
Right.
that.
Well, you were there.
Get your
so
freak on.
I'm sure it makes a difference to actually be there.
Right. And I've just been a big fan of her since her popularity days. I wish she would come out with some new stuff that we all loved.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Missy.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
How old is she now?
Not that old. I think 50s.
Yeah. Well, that's not old.
Yeah. No, mid 50s.
Yeah. Well, she can still do stuff then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She's got a whole nother lifetime. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
Make some new tunes. I'm sick of the stuff that we've got right now. I don't know what's going on in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Not digging a lot of the tunes that are happening. We are adding more to Lemonadio. I added your jazz and your new blues selections.
Thank you very much.
For the month of December.
Yes.
Also,
more to come.
Box office. Everybody was at Moana.
Oh, no kidding. Everybody was at Moana. I don't think anybody expected that.
No?
No, I think everybody thought it was going to be Wicked and The Gladiator, and all of a sudden everybody went to Moana, which means that The Rock has 2 movies in the top 10.
Not bad. The Rock in the building.
Whoever would have thought that? I'm surprised The Rock isn't in Gladiator as well.
Honestly, what's the matter? You missed your trifecta, buddy.
You know, I mean, if you want to think of a movie that The Rock would be in, you'd think Gladiator. Pick these. Red one about Santa Claus, Moana, a cartoon, or Gladiator. Which one would you put The Rock in?
I wonder if
Gladiator.
If Jermaine Clement made any of the tunes for Moana. He is like one of my famous, fabulous writers. He's originally from Flight of the Conchords, and he's friends with Taika Waititi from What We Do in the Shadows.
Okay.
And he's just funny.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's a great writer.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his best friend, who was on Flight of the Conchords, wrote all the music for Muppets.
Okay.
And then he wrote all of the music
Muppets.
for.
Just an aside. Jim Henson's children posted something yesterday apologizing for comments that were made on the Muppet site or something.
Yeah.
And they were going to, back off comments on the Muppet site. Some people said things that were inappropriate and they were apologizing. It was very bizarre.
Sounds weird.
Yeah, it came out of, and I don't spend a lot of time on X anymore because it's even more of a dumpster fire than it's ever been.
It was always a cesspool.
Oh, it's worse now. Oh my God.
But I'm right in it. I don't know why.
Oh. No, you know what? I can't even do it anymore. I really, I'd get sucked in for a couple of minutes. I can't even do it anymore now.
Yeah.
It's just, people are going to Threads, people are going to Blue Sky. That's the new thing.
Yeah, right. Somebody, Jen asked me yesterday if I was on Blue Sky, and I'm like, I just can't do another social media. Do I have to?
Yeah, probably.
Is it something that we have to do?
A lot of people seem to be heading there. I don't.
Why?
But there's just so much stuff out there now. It's really, I think we're going to learn.
I'm just over the ads and the scammers. I think that's the problem. That's what's driving people away from some socials, and maybe Blue Sky's got a better way to deal with that.
Oh yeah.
But we're going to have to figure it out at some point. Music sucks today, but I'll tell you what, out of the birthday parties I've hosted, most kids have been requesting classic rock pop songs. It's amazing. I love that.
Yep.
Also been hearing that Moana 2 is not as good. When are they going to stop doing sequels?
When people stop going.
Yeah, right. And then that's not going to happen. If they see a way to make money, they will exploit the heck out of it until it's no longer exploitable. It's like people panning for gold, for crying out loud.
Right.
RTB said one of Jim Henson's estate buildings is on the market, including all the secret areas.
Uh-huh.
Is that something she needs? No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you saw it on TV, that the post, like it was like a 3-page post on Twitter or something for them apologizing with what was said. And
Even after you apologize, you can't make everyone happy.
no,
I strive to really make people happy, and I was called a cow this weekend. So
that's just
there's
horrible.
that.
Horrible.
I understand it. I understand she was having a bad day. I get that it's cold outside.
No.
I'm
No
not
excuse
excusing
for that.
it.
There's no excuse for that bad day. No, you don't.
I'm not
do that.
excusing it, but everybody gets one. I will let you have one.
No. She doesn't get one. No, doesn't get one from me. Lucky I wasn't there. I would have threw her butt right out.
Sing Along for Wicked premieres December 25th. They've asked people not to go to the theater and sing along with it. Also, warning, parents are finding that the book Wicked is not for children. I've read it. My husband bought me all of them after we went and saw it on Broadway. And I was like, "Whoa, this is a little bit scandalous."
So people
It
are
was like
buying
sex,
it
drugs, rock and roll inside the original Wicked.
People are buying it for their children.
And people are buying it for their children because, it's got this Ariana Grande flair to it. That's,
No.
It is got a lot of adult themes, and it is not for children.
No, Mari has read it, and she's told Mariana, "Love to go see Wicked with you." And Mari said, "What about the book?" And Mari goes, "No, not the book." Quite bizarre.
RTV says absolutely not. He can't handle it for what was it? Oh, his weekend at the box office. Nobody wants to attend a sing along, and the Gladiator.
Can you sing along to the Gladiator?
That's it. And also, Rich says, I would rather die, Gloria, than go to the sing along for Wicked. Not for him.
And the sing along for Wicked is those are singers, particularly in Ariana Grande, who's a serious singer, and I don't know how you sing along with Ariana Grande sometimes, because she goes places with her voice that few people can go to begin with.
One of my most favorite new SNL skits was Ariana Grande singing off key to that Sabrina Carpenter song.
Oh, really?
And you could tell, like, she had to work hard not to sound
She's
good.
Sad. Her voice, oh my goodness.
But she did a really good job of singing off key. And I was like, that must be so painful for her right now.
Right.
I could just see on her face. She's not happy with this.
No. She's unbelievable.
I just don't want you to lose it. It was like looking like it wanted to fall off the back of the chair. And I was like, listen.
I know what I'm getting for Christmas. I'm getting a wallet that fits in the front pocket. You've seen men's wallets that fit in the front pocket. I don't know. I don't know why. But my wallet keeps falling out.
Tell Mari to lock it down. You're going to be attracted to some friends.
I know it. I've lost my wallet here in the floor. What, 3 weeks? 3 out of 4 weeks. We were at where were we? We were at Sienna, maybe Saturday night, and we got up to go, and I looked down on the floor, and oh, there's my wallet.
Oh, you're like me though. I lose everything all of the time. We're always somewhere else with our brain. It's not a senior moment thing. I've lost.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's not, because I lose my stuff all the time everywhere.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
We're busy. We're social butterflies.
There we go. Thank you.
We're focused on other things.
Yes.
And not our personal belongings.
Yes. We're focused on the higher good.
That's it. Elevate. That's where we're doing it.
Which is why I'm wearing glasses that really don't work for me today. But wallet's falling out of my pocket. My glasses don't work. I'm not having a senior moment at all today.
I had that moment this morning where I looked over at my husband when he was reading, and I was like, do you really read with font that big? And he's like, I have to.
Oh, get glasses, buddy.
There's like 4 words on each page. I'm like, no wonder why you read so fast. Scrolling.
That must be so tiring if you're reading 4 words on a page.
Honestly, this is what he reads now. It made me laugh. All right, listen, we've yapped on long enough. This Tuesday has been fabulous. Go give to something that really matters to you and go plan a trip, because that's apparently what we're supposed to do today.
Okay.
I know I can handle both of those things. If you want to come on a cruise with us, I've got it pinned to the top of the lemonadio.com Facebook page. If you're looking for something to do, we've got trivia, we've got music bingo. We have 5 DJs out on Friday. This Friday is crazy, including one of our young, new, brand new whippersnapper DJs. I think she's 16.
Wow.
I know. And she's doing a school dance. I'm very excited to
Super.
have some of our new talent out there doing cool things.
Mhm.
So if you're looking for something to do, you can always find us. eventsoncape.com is our website. Events on Cape Cod is our Facebook group. Hank, what's coming up for lunch break?
We'll be talking about something cool.
Okay.
Playing some neat music.
All right. Join us then for all of that. I'll be over here defying gravity. We'll talk later.
All right. Thursday? Yes, no?
Thursday. Oh, you have been requested to wear the Grinch suit on Mashpee TV.
The Grinch suit.
Yeah, it was kind of a stipulation of Chris Ball giving me the suit. He said he wants to see you in it on Thursday.
A Grinch.
So
Thank you for
can
volunteering.
you take one for the team and just put the Grinch suit on Thursday?
Okay. Sure. Whatever.
I forgot to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Christy said women's pockets fit a single dollar bill in them. Don't worry about it. 100%.
Yes.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
Oh my
The
God.
Grinch suit.
Yeah, you got to wear it. I forgot to tell you.
Are we
Sorry.
serious about this?
Dead serious. It's
Oh,
upstairs in a
boy.
bag.